Packed up. We got up at about 6:30 this morning. I'll put that out here in a second. Just some gear. I got my headlamp charging, so it's ready to go in the morning. That's a little solar panel if we get any sun today. I can charge up my battery bank, which is still full. We have a dam to portage today. Adios. Little hungry catfish this morning. We gave him a few eggs. That was a polarized sunglass. We're putting out the fire here. Throw those rocks out.
That big fucking sponge.
Alright, cool, I got it.
It's alright. I'm almost fucking done now.
How did you get water in?
I don't know, dude.
Well, make sure your scupper plug's pushed all the way in. So we're on day 2. This is the point that we were aiming for last night. Well, point in the distance that we were drawing a bead to. We've watched the beaches all the way up to this point, and we definitely picked the best beach to camp on. So that's the one that made that decision. I'm happy with it. There's a memorial up on that hill. Just about 10 miles to our next destination. It is 10 a.m. We're going to have a little snack, refill with water. We're protected from the wind. We've got a tailwind, so we've been surfing waves. A couple of real good ones there. Little paradise. Our first sign of civilization. That is the Mojave Marina. About a mile and a half to the dam, you figure? We're not stopping there. Davis Dam. Up above it. So here is where we are going up and over the dam. We're deciding on the best course of action right now. want to go look at that chain link?
Yeah.
So this is three trips coming up. Got all my gear. And then the boats are ready to haul up. We've got wheels for the road. Tanner's A bag. And then this. Hello.
Hi.
How are you today?
How are you?
Doing well.
What you doing?
Well, we're going to carry our kayaks down to this part of the river and keep going.
Cool. Right here?
So we just started at Cottonwood Cove,
Okay, Cottonwood.
which is 24 miles north.
Cool.
And then we're going all the way to Parker. So we'll do all of the river through Havasu.
How long have you been out here for?
This is our second day.
Okay.
And we'll be
what
out
are you
here for
doing,
probably
camping?
6.
10 at night?
Yeah.
Awesome. Good for you guys.
Have a great day.
Wow. Yeah, you too.
So this park is where we're going to. Drag our boats that way. Then put on the other side of that cable. And it's a little bit before noon. We got quite the barrier in front of us. So we got all the weight in the back. We're gonna have to go up and over. This is how they work through.
Easy day.
They're designed to realign themselves as you pull. I'll have the name of them in the gear tags. Now we are down below it. Tanner's loading up. He has something wrong with his paddle leash, but it's fixed. So the lake that we just went through, Lake Mojave, from what we did, as a crow flies, it's just about 23 miles. So we did a little bit more than that. And we're gonna camp down south a ways. Find a little restaurant. The dam security waved, smiled, and gave us a thumbs up. So, nothing illegal. The first time I did this stretch of river, I camped in a hobo camp, or yeah, like a definitely a hobo camp, right over there, center of the screen. Since then, they have done a lot of work and cleared it all out and got rid of all those camps because it was pretty gross. But that night, they had a candlelight vigil for the victims of the club shooting in Florida. That somebody brought a rifle into a, I think it was a gay nightclub, and they were having the vigil right up there, and I participated. It was a trip walking into that. And then you see how low the river is right now. We are right behind the dam, so when they release water, it surges up. Well, when I pulled in that night, this was 3 years ago, probably 4 years ago, the water was up at the high line. So I pulled my kayak even higher and camped there, and then in the morning the water had receded all the way back out to where it just about is right now, and I paid two people that were sleeping next to me. They came in at probably about 4 a.m. or so, and you could tell they might have been living there, a couple, and I fed them hot breakfast, and the guy helped me carry my very heavy kayak. I was laughing with Tanner that on that trip, I brought way too much. I had a kukri, I had 2 stainless steel pots with lids, I had a cast iron skillet. And that was my very first kayaking trip. I bought the kayak, outfitted it, and just jumped on it and did this stretch of river. I'll tell you about that trip later. So right here we've got the marinas that are on the map, but you're not getting a boat through there. There's 2 of them. This one looks just as shallow, but those might be our campgrounds for the night. It said camping here. If not, we can jump across and then find a little flat bluff up on the Nevada side. But you know it's Arizona, boys.
Honestly, wonder what's on the
Certainly no water. Our boats. We've got them tied together, and then Lart's headed onto a big boulder. And then there's a bar and restaurant, and supposedly camping. Sun is setting. Beauty of a day. We've done about 20-something miles today. Woo! Right?
Come here instead of Lazy Harry's. I'll paddling through the timber.
So this is the 2 weeks of the year that they can guarantee they won't release water.
No, but I mean, why
Because they're dredging all of their waterways.
more of like a restaurant?
It's kind of like bar.
So obviously it's nasty to walk through.
I like it.
And then we're having a little dinner with our friend. What was your name, sir?
Mine's Billy.
Billy. Nice meeting you, Billy.
Nice meeting you guys too.
And your pup's name?
Ewa. E-W-A. Ewa. Oh, look.
EWA.
Yeah, Ewa. Look, guys.
So, we are doing a little night paddle. I bought that cup for $5 from that lady. And it's a legitimate copper cup. Her name was Lori, and she lived here for, I think she said 60 years. So this right here is a picnic area with these beautiful tables and benches and fire pits. But they tell us that there's a security guard. Look at that change in the water up there. Listen to that. Alright, there's rapids coming up. So we got a little night cruise going on. They tell us that there are sandy beaches a mile and a half up on the Arizona side. I don't even know how much you can see right now. We do have a decent moon. So we're both able to navigate the river right now without headlamps. It's all part of the adventure. Tanner's searching for a spot. I don't know how much you can see here, but I'm having to drag my kayak through some real shallow rapids here, and then hopefully it will get deeper on the other side. I've got waterproof socks on, so it's actually not that big of a deal. And they go up to my 3/4 of the way up my calf. See, I think I'm shallow enough now. Tanner's worried about me. I'm out of shouting distance, so I gotta get rolling here. Should be able to just hop on here. Woo, baby! Oh! Alright, I gotta roll. Safe and floating. Tanner's the fire master. He was the first man that introduced the pocket bellow to me. So tonight we're camped on a road. I'm on one tire track, and then Tanner's rig, he's cowboy camping like I am, and he's on the other tire track. We're right on the beach, 15 yards. And I was definitely cold when we got here, right, Tanner? Cold, yeah. Yeah, we were both cold.
Wet and cold.
Wet and cold. What time is it right now, you figure? Dark.
7:30.
It's at least 2 hours after it got dark.
8:20.
It is 8:20 right now, and it got dark at about 5:30, 5:40, Arizona time.
Nice little fucking foot warmer.
And we've got the cider rocking. Adios. Light that fire, Tanner. What's that?
Pocket bellows.
That worked.
Pocket bellows. You know it makes sense.
So here we go. Tanner's got the... What light do you got there, Tanner?
This is the Black Diamond something.
The expensive one.
Yeah.
The high dollar one.
Yeah.
And then what are you doing here?
Taking off all the sand from my lid you just dropped in the
I actually made that mess. Made that mess. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little. We're gonna make the coffee right now, and then put a bulletproof coconut oil and ghee. Homeboy's gonna clean up his his dirty ass lid he made.